What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. All right, motherfuckers, I'm back. Now, I posted a poll on my channel and on all my social media last week asking you guys what fight you wanted to see more. If you had the option to only choose one in 2015, would it be Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao or Canelo-Cotto? And the results are in. Before I get to the results, I have to talk briefly about this Boxrec situation. Some of you guys were tagging me on, and I appreciate it. I like the notification. I like how involved and passionate everybody is. But a lot of people are asking me to make a video about it was showing up on Boxrec that Mayweather and Pacquiao is official. And I didn't make a video like that because that's not. I gotta hear something more concrete, something like Dan Rayfield, Steven Espinoza, Mayweather tweeting it out. Mayweather tweeted all his other fights like Maidana and when he picked Robert Guerrero and Canelo. So you know what I'm saying. I wasn't gonna just run with it, but some of you guys got so excited and so amped up and were running with it. I mean, from last week we're arguing about the Mexican dates and Floyd shouldn't fight on this. And then all of a sudden, people seen that on Boxrec and they went ballistic and started jumping for joy. It's happening! It's happening! Mayweather Beckett. Man, some of y'all are gullible. I don't buy that shit. You gotta show me something. I gotta see these companies start wasting money. And by wasting money, I mean get some ring girls, some airfare, some promotional flyers, press tours, those types of things. Now, when I see that, you have something to lose. Now, I'm not saying this fight is not going to happen because I really don't know. I think they're being pretty tight-lipped about it. They're negotiating. That's all the media really even knows. But again, I think it's still underway and it was a little bit premature and people were running with it. So anyway, let me get to the poll. Hopefully the fight is made with Mayweather and Pacquiao. But as far as that Boxrec shit, I'm not going to just run with some shit. Because if you guys know, on Boxrec, they actually took it down. So now it just shows Marcos Maidana as Mayweather's last opponent, and it no longer says Pacquiao. So I try to give you guys really reliable information, and that just isn't that, you know what I mean? Because they actually did it when Mayweather had the poll and Amir Khan won. If you looked on Boxrec, it said Floyd Mayweather versus Amir Khan, and that fight never panned out. So Boxrec is a good hell of a site. I use it, but they're not always 100%. Anyway, moving on to the poll. Now, the number it's an odd number. The poll out of everybody that voted, and I think out of all the polls I've done on this channel, this was the most participation, and it was good because I used my other multiple like Instagram and Facebook and whatnot. So this was the highest amount of participation and votes that I had to count. But I did count it, and 84% of the people who voted for Mayweather Pacquiao over the Canelo-Cotto, and then the remaining 16%, of course, voted for the fight with Canelo and Cotto. Now, it's a weird number, but on my channel, and when I do these polls, I'm trying to give it to you straight down the middle exactly how it was. Actually, the poll was 83.89656, some crazy number, so I just rounded up because it was that close to 84. So that's why it's not 85%, or some of you guys are wondering, like, why is it a weird number? That's because out of the votes, I did the simple division, and that's the actual percent it was, and I barely rounded up. So I'm not trying to give you guys, I'm not adding votes or doing anything. Straight as it is, as the votes remained on the page, that's how they were tallied. Just to give you guys an overall overview of what I was reading, majority of the people, as you could tell by the results of the poll, majority of the people want to see Mayweather Pacquiao. The comments I was reading was basically, we've waited so long, Canelo and Cotto could take a back seat. We've already waited so long for this particular fight with Mayweather Pacquiao. Make that happen. That should be happening first and foremost. And if I were to have voted, which I didn't, I'm not including my own vote, I would have voted for Mayweather Pacquiao for the same reason. I think this is the fight that has been in limbo and talks and on the back of fans' mind, or in the back of fans' mind for 5-6+ years or whatever. This is the fight that needs to take place. So if they can get it done, Cinco de Mayweather, Cinco de Mayo, Mexican dates, whatever you want to call it, get it done, knock it out. Let's see. So the fans can finally put it to rest. All the Flomos, all the Pactars, all the in-betweens, all the boxing fans, everybody will have a final resolution, I guess you could say, to what if, you know what I mean, and it'll finally come into fruition. As far as the people who voted for Canelo-Cotto, majority of the comments that I was reading was things like, we've already waited too long for Mayweather Pacquiao. They're no longer in prime, neither one of them, so I don't give a shit about that fight. So basically, I'm not going to say sour grapes, but basically upset that we already had to wait, and they feel the expiration date on that fight has already passed. So they'd rather see a fresher match in terms of Canelo-Cotto, something that hasn't been tainted or whatever you want to call it. And those were basically the comments I was reading. The Canelo-Cotto, some people were saying that also opens more doors. Mayweather and Pacquiao are kind of finalizing the chapter in their legacies, in their careers, versus Canelo-Cotto, the winner of that, can go on to fight Triple G, Demetrius Andrade, and in different fights like that. So I guess even though Cotto's older as well, they feel the winner of that has some different options for some good fights. So that's basically the poll results. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you guys agree. Were you in the minority or were you in the majority? Who did you vote for if you did? I'm definitely going to do more polls. I just want to hear yours. And some of you guys start tripping. Y'all leave comments like, this is a dumb question. Why did you even ask that? Obviously, I'm asking because not everyone thinks one fucking way. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking because it's a question. And some people were actually voting for and saying Canelo-Cotto. So I just wanted to get an overall pulse of the boxing community. And you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all do too much. Either vote or don't vote. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you care? Y'all act like I forced you to click on the video and shit. Anyway, that's what it is. 84% of the voters voted for Mayweather Pacquiao. Hopefully we get it. And then the remaining 16. It would be nice, honestly, if we got both of these fights this year. You know what I mean? Mexican Independence Day weekend in September or something. Do the Saul, Canelo, Alvarez, and Cotto. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think is feasible and what's the next logical fight. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.